How you going, everybody? I'd just like to make a video today congratulating Heidi and Arco at Outlaw Ridge, which is Outlaw Minnesota Outlaw Customs, for hitting 5,000 subscribers last week, and now today, early this morning, they hit 6,000. The channel has just exploded with growth in the last few weeks to month or so. So yeah, I think mainly because of the SEMA car, but I think other stuff as well. But it's just in the last wee while, it's just boomed. I know when I first started talking to Arco, there, I don't know, 18 months ago, maybe a wee bit longer, heading towards 2 years possibly. I just can't quite remember, but it's been a wee while. Not long after I got the Dodge. So yeah, it's about 18 months or thereabouts. Because I was looking at videos, just trying to pick up some extra tips. Watched one of his videos, left him a message, and then he started watching mine, and then we just started talking, and it's snowballed from there. But so anyway, yeah, like I know at about that time he had about bit over 2,000 subscribers. Sort of mid 2,000, somewhere about there. And about Christmas time or thereabouts, he was about 2.7, 2.8, or somewhere around that sort of ballpark. And in the last couple of months, or last few weeks to be honest, so probably last 3 or 4 weeks, he just smashed straight through 4 there about a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. This Tuesday just been, Australian time, not American time, so it would have been Monday there, blew through 5,000, and then this morning here in Australia, which is Saturday, which will be midday or sort of early midday Friday in America, blew through 6,000 subscribers. So yeah, the growth in the channel has just been crazy. He's got one video there he made a couple of months ago, doing one of the repair panels on that Plymouth Fury, I think it was. Made a repair panel for the back end of that. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's like that video's just gone through the roof. Like I said, 67,000 views or something like that. So that's probably part of it too. But yeah, I think just with the exposure with the SEMA car, building the SEMA car for the International RATical Build Off Drive Off, I think I've got that in the right way. Yeah, it's just blown through the roof and just snowballed. So that's awesome. Congratulations to them again. And another thing too, we've just picked up a fairly good major sponsor for the SEMA car through American Textiles. They've sponsored us, and the paint's going to come. All our paint products is going to come direct from. Just double check this. It's from show car finishes, not snow car finishes, even though it's snowing in America where Arco is. So yeah, showcarfinishes.com. So yeah, they're going to send us all our clear coat products, primer sealer and primer surfacer. I'm not sure about the actual paint colours and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure it's just those 3 main things. So they're going to send us a whole heap of that sort of stuff. Arco's apparently been using this stuff for a while, and he just loves it. He said you can just smash the primer surfacer on and just build it up, like an 1/8 of an inch thick, and just smash it on, and then you can like block it out in a couple of hours time, no worries at all, and just get it down beautiful. And if you've got any imperfections, just smash it on again and then block it out in another couple of hours, a couple of hours time, and then you just end up with just a glass finish, and then you just put your whether you're putting candies or solid or colours or metallics or whatever, you just blow it on and then smash the clear on, and you just end up with glass finishes, or you can spend a bit of time and just end up with that beautiful showroom finish. So that's awesome to have that. Another thing I want to do is just do a bit of a shout out to a couple of channels that I've just come across recently, with partly to do with some of the stuff that Arco's watching as well. So Eastern Metalworks is one. He's a young guy up in Canada there. I'm not 100% sure whereabouts in Canada, but he's up in Canada there doing metal fab, making repair panels for cars and bits and pieces, and obviously doing a little bit of panel work and stuff like that. He's doing an awesome job there, so go watch his channel, Eastern Metalworks. Another one is Mad Styles. He's doing a lot of metalwork and stuff like that. Awesome channel. I've only just started watching some of his stuff, so I'm still catching up on exactly everything he does, but from what I've seen so far, awesome. Another one is Patina Code. He did a shout out for Arco and myself there, I don't know, a few days ago, a week ago, mainly through his Instagram, but he's also got a YouTube channel, so shoot over and check that out, Patina Code. And the last one is Wayne's Garage here in Australia. He's up in the mainland, Brisbane area, I think, Queensland, Brisbane area. I'm not 100% sure on that, but he's up that way somewhere. And he's building, or he's making a lot of repair panels for early Holdens, like sort of mid-60s Holdens. He's doing a lot of repair panels for those. He's got a ute, an early Holden ute, and he's got something else there. I haven't watched enough videos to pick out what it is, but he's going to do a build on that too. I think he's mainly sort of concentrating on his ute at the moment and doing repair panels, making repair panels for other people, like bottoms guards, and I think just making floor panels and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I've sort of just started watching some of his videos too, but from what I've seen, he's a very good fabricator. So yeah, to go over and watch his channel, especially some of these Aussie guys that are looking for repair panels, from what I've seen, I would highly recommend getting some stuff from him. So that's where we're at now. As from the south, hopefully I've got a guy turning up here later this afternoon to look at the Dodge. Hopefully that goes through, and then I can start organising to the final steps to get from Australia to New Zealand, and then we'll work on getting from New Zealand to the States in hopefully a reasonably short time frame. Like I said, so yeah, we just need this final step to get the car out of the road, and then I can organise to clear any other bits and pieces I've got. We've been slowly selling stuff that we don't really need. Just clearing out a lot of small stuff that we can just live without for a couple of 3 or 4 weeks or whatever we end up being left here for. So hopefully that's the car gone. I don't know if he's going to take it today, but he's going to come have a look. And from what I understand, he's got enough money that if that's what he wants, he's going to give me the cash for it straight away, and then organise to get it moved. I think he's reasonably local, so it shouldn't be too much of a massive task. But it's just a matter of just getting that sorted. So hopefully over the next week or so, or a couple of weeks, if it all goes through, we can get it cleared out of here. But that'll give me a chance to go through all my tools and stuff, work out what I'm going to try and carry, and which won't be a lot. It'll just be a few small things that I can put in my suitcase. The 2 spray guns that I've barely used. I think I'm going to take my 2 small die grinders, and I'm going to try and take 2 of the hammers that I made. I'll see. I'm just not sure. It depends on what I can get in my suitcase and my hand luggage and all that sort of stuff. Because I've also got to try and take my PC that I've built for editing videos. I may have to break that down. I've still got the boxes for that, so I may have to break that down and put it in my suitcase, but we'll see. Because it's not huge, but it's in a reasonable sort of size box. I gave up using my laptop for doing video editing. It wasn't strong enough, and the one I've got's not terribly strong either, but it's way quicker. So that's something else I've got to try and organise and sort out. So hopefully for the next week, a couple of weeks, we'll be really starting to get cleaned up around here and gone. So hopefully, because Arco and I are both itching to get together to do some wicked builds. And with his channel going great, we're going to have so much more coverage and stuff, and hopefully the money that comes from doing the videos will help us do better builds and better stuff that we can put on YouTube. So that'll be awesome. And also thanks to all the new subscribers that I've got in just the last couple of weeks. When I did my little video there, what was that? I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'd have to double check that. When I had 125 subscribers, I was going to do one about 100, but I just sort of bounced up quick before I sort of got a chance to do a video. I'm now at 161, so yeah, like I'm getting a few subscribers sort of every sort of day or couple of days. I'm getting another 3 or 4 or 2 or 3 or whatever, you know, like reasonably regularly. So it's awesome. So thanks for that. So it's slowly building. I think some of that's run off from Arco getting a few people to jump over to my channel when he does a recommendation, and plus my channel's all on his YouTube page now, and vice versa, because we're going to do a lot of stuff together when we get to the States. I'll try and keep my personal stuff on my channel, and he'll probably keep his personal stuff on his channel, but be a lot of combined stuff that will probably run across both channels, maybe different views of different things, but who knows, you know. I've got that 33 Plymouth that I want to build up. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to swing somewhere between the rat rod and hot rod, sort of more traditional sort of style of, not a show hot rod, something that's a bit rough and ready, but not quite rat rod, but not quite show hot rod, if you know what I mean. I'm going to have a blend there somewhere in between. Maybe throw a little bit of steampunk in it, with, you know, that sort of stuff. But I'm not going to go heavy in any one direction. I'm sort of going to hopefully try and do a nice blend in amongst that. I would really like to put some nice big fat sort of old school sort of what do you call it? Sort of the old school sort of drag sort of type tyre on the back. Maybe not quite a drag tyre, but it's the, you know, the old school sort of 60s sort of style tyre on the back. Something that was at a reasonable width and quite tall. I'd like to put something like that on the back of it. But so maybe something a bit more a sort of steely, sort of skinny steely, not too skinny but skinny-ish. You know, on a straight axle on the front. Yeah, I don't want to make it anything too crazy, sort of modern. We'll put we'll put a decent motor with maybe with a 4-speed auto, or maybe a manual box or something. Or we'll see what happens when we get there. I want to try and keep at least the engine Mopar. I'm not too panicked about the diff and the gearbox, but it'll probably be like one of the 4-speed. What do you call it? Like I'm trying to think what they are. They're not a 727, but they're the 727 version of that. Whether it's in a small block or a big block, I don't know. Or we might try and find a manual trans for it. I don't really know yet. I'm happy to drive either. Just whatever's easier to do at the time. So yeah, I've got lots of things spinning around my head. So like that's one thing I want to get in there on my channel. When I get over there, hopefully we'll get into that reasonably quickly, and amongst doing the other stuff and all the SEMA build and customer stuff that we need to get done. So yeah, might be a nighttime project or something like that. But yeah, looking forward to doing all this sort of stuff. So yeah, again, congratulations to Heidi and Arco for smashing through that 5,000-6,000 subs. So yeah, alright guys, I'll leave it at that because I'm getting longer and longer in this video. Cheers.